Hello and welcome back to Rome Total War. We ended the last episode on a bit of a cliffhanger where we just gone to war with the Greeks. And we're going to end the turn and see what their response is. It's going to be interesting to see what the Macedonians do as well. So the Greeks are bringing all their armies home, it seems. So we'd have to take Thermon within 10 turns. So Thermon belongs to the Greeks. Okay, so it's good that we're at war with them, really, isn't it? Okay, so we can stop blockading their port because we should have we got success on that one. So 1,000 denarii for that. We then found a Macedonian agent. Okay, lost a little bit of money, but we were constructing. We've got roads, and we're going a little bit over every time. And we got a bit more for our navy, and then basically Gaul had a fun turn. It looks like lots of war. And then a new ally as well. Okay, so we're going to unblockade the port of Thermon for now and head back down there. Okay, and then let's have a look at the family tree and see what's gonna come in the future. So Quintus is married into the family. Titus is now 17. Oppius is going to come of age pretty soon. I'd expect Cassius and Fannia to be having children pretty soon. And then Cornelius is probably next year, maybe next year, going to come of age. Then we got Vibius, who looks like he's not going to marry. He's maybe going to be, his branch of the family is maybe going to end with him. So there's a rebel town up there, but we need to go and take Thermon. So you see that they've got a pretty big army there. So we need to start recruiting for our guys. General. So the first thing I'm going to do is to bring this army back here. Okay, then if we go to recruitment and then retrain, we can retrain these guys. And then I think probably need some more hastati for the assault. We really need, you know, when we're gonna be in their lands and stuff, we need to have our best troops. Okay, so they really are building up their military around Thermon, but not actually in Thermon itself. So we lost money, but that's mainly, if you look at the recruitment, you know, that's pretty much where the money went. So Aulus Brutus, at the lowest rank of magistrate, usually charged with managing the treasury and the first meaningful appointment of all men looking for a political career in Rome. So I guess that's what he's going to be doing. Marriage celebration. So Vibius did get married, so maybe his line won't die out with him. And then we got our new guys there. So now what we need to do is start moving this army. So we want you guys, we want you guys. I think we want the war dogs as well. And then Titus needs to go, and then those guys. So that's a pretty sizable army there. And then we can deposit them here.
Set sail! All ashore! Sir!
Okay, and then let's then start taking some guys from here. So we got too many generals in here. So who's going to be best running the colony? Politically loyal, command talent, stern. Okay, you've got retinue of a wrestler, which gives him 1 extra influence on 1 person's security. Okay, command talent, reverent, fluent speaker, social drinker. Probably not him then. Aulus is the factionaire. He's a politician. Okay, develop the proper ruthless manner for the job. +2 influence, improves the chances of getting elected to senatorial office. Okay, he's a skilled bureaucrat, so +2 management. So I think Aulus is probably the guy that we really want here. Especially we look here. Confident commander, natural born leader, little animal, intelligence, counter spy, Spartan, restrained. Yeah, so I think we basically take these 3 guys out of here and then couple of the Hastati and pop them into this army.
Merging armies.
Okay?
Sir!
And then this army then is going to head towards Terran. So we're almost certainly going to be outnumbered when we go down here.
Onward!
We have to at least give it a try.
Attack!
So it's going to be 2 turns for us to get there. Okay. Now we have to watch in terms of our public order as well. And then let's go to our... Where are our agents? So diplomat should be up here somewhere. Yes, he is.
Yes.
Okay. So I want you to continue
Without
moving that
delay.
way.
Without delay.
Okay, and then let's get a spy. So this time we're going to try and get our spy into the city. So where exactly is he? Oh, here he is here.
At your service.
So Sparta doesn't seem all that well defended, and their main army seems to be actually up here at Terman.
Watching and waiting.
But we're going to go for the assault there, and maybe we can build another force up and drop them off with our navy. Okay, but for now, we don't really have the money to spend to do anything else. So let's then return. Okay, so Gaul are offering trade rights. We'll definitely accept that. Again, more money in our coffers. And also, I know that the other Roman factions are at war with them, so that's going to piss them off, which is going to be a good thing for us. Dacia, trade rights as well. Yes, we'll accept that. Again, just more money coming our way. Okay, so lost a little bit of money there. It's mainly due to the army upkeep, which is probably a lot to do with this army being in the field. Okay, and then we got a new unit there. Alliance, Spain and Gaul. Okay, so that's going to make it more difficult for the other Roman factions.
Master.
Let's move him in here.
And waiting.
So let's see, they got this guy who's command. So he's a very good commander. He's a useless assessor, and he's the faction leader. Okay. Then we've got Cretan archer, hoplites, militia hoplites, archers, and peltast. So it's a decent enough array, but nothing, you know, we'll be too scared of. This guy we can't get information on at the moment. Okay,
Orders.
so let's move to here.
Moves depleted,
So being
sir.
on their lands and blockading the port, maybe we'll tempt these guys up to fight us. Now maybe that that particular army might be a bit too much for us to handle, but you know, at least we're going to be weakening them, and we draw them away from the city if they do come for us. So hopefully that pays off. Again, we don't have you know, any money to actually do any improving our building, so
At once.
we're just gonna go look
At
for another
once.
settlement.
Moves depleted, sir.
Okay, and go turn. Okay, so Tiberius Brutus died. Okay, so that's the first great leader of our faction dead. So I'm sure we had, you know, gave him the proper send-off. Still losing a little bit of money, but nothing, again, to be too worried about. Aulus Brutus is the new faction leader. Cornelius has come of age, and Aulus got a wrestler as well, so he's got better personal security. And then we got Trace and Dacia at war, which is good for us in the long term. Okay, so let's get back to here, and the first thing we're going to do is look at our towns and see what we can do in terms of tax rate. So here we could up it, and that should be okay. Here we can definitely up the tax rate too high. We could go further than that, but I don't want to limit the population growth too much. Then here, Croton, we've got to drop the tax rate there, because otherwise we're going to end up with some kind of revolution, and we really don't want, you know, we're kind of stretched at the moment with this army out here, so we don't want to be too worried about that. You know, we want to focus on our military efforts out in the field and not have to worry too much about actually being
General!
what we do at home. So what we're going to do now is we're going to move to here, okay, and we're not actually going to attack, because I want to see what these guys do, because these guys can come and attack us, and then they might have help from the city, but it means we're going to be the defenders, and that could be good for us, because if we attack the city and they're the defenders, these guys are going to come in as well as reinforcements, and I'm trying to get to the stage where we don't have to face both of them. So I'm trying to tempt these guys to come out, and then maybe we could deal with them, and then these guys turn up and we could maybe get into the city that way. But let's end the turn and see what actually happens. So Gauls seem to be making a concerted effort to push the Julii up in the north. So now we do have an army right in front of us. So I think we attack this army and see what it does. If they get these other guys as reinforcements, it's probably going to be good for us. So let's try that. Actually, yeah. We don't have money, so let's not do anything else before now. Okay, so he's moved away. We're now right outside there. Okay, and yeah, I think other than that, let's end the turn. We do have to be mindful though of the turn limit to actually take that place. Okay, so lost another little bit of money, but you know, it's nothing huge. Macedon and Dacia are allies now, and Dacia and Thrace declared a ceasefire almost immediately from starting the war. Okay, so
Imperator!
I think we need to make our move now. So how are we doing in terms of the Senate? We have 5 more turns. Yeah, I think we need to make our move now. So we need to attack
Orders!
this army, and they'll have these guys as reinforcements as well. But you know, for us, I think this is going to be the best move, because if we attack here, then we're going to be sieging that place, and they're going to attack us, and these guys will rally, and then it means that we're probably going to get caught between 2 armies. So let's go and attack this army.
Attack!
Okay, so there are reinforcements there. So if you look at it, you know, there should be no way we should win this battle, but we're going to give it the best chance, or the best shot we can.
Brave warriors! I have won great renown through leading men to victory. I see no reason to change the habits of a lifetime today.
Okay, so let's start a deployment.
Await my orders!
Now, so what I want is
Units!
these guys, all of these guys in a group.
Units!
So this is our main fighting force, and they're going to go there. And these guys are going to be our reserve, and they will march behind those guys. Okay. Then we want, let's put the war dogs here as well. Okay. Then I want these guys over here. Let's make that a group, and let's make these guys a group. Okay. So we're on the high ground, and they're going to be down there, so that's going to be good for us. But we can't hang around trying to whittle them down. We need to deal with this army that we're facing first. Get some of them routing, and then when we have the tide of battle in our favor, hopefully, then we can start worrying about the reinforcements that are going to arrive.
The ferryman will be busy today. The enemy have brought more men to the fight.
Okay, so let's... No, we don't do that. Let's arrange this unit here. Okay. Then we want these guys as reserve back here. These guys here. Okay, then this group we want over here. This group over here. As you can see, their reinforcements are coming onto the map now. So we don't have long before they completely surround us. Okay, so let's get you guys over here. And you guys over here. Okay, now let's, yeah, people are happy with the way things are there. Now you guys are going to head there. You guys, I want to go get them. Okay. Let's start. Just start fighting here. Okay. So we've already got some of them on the run. Now, so we're going to sweep around the back and try and. Now they're coming in the back of us, so we need to strengthen those guys. So you need to stop skirmishing, and then we then need these guys to come back over here. You guys go protect them. You get yourself untangled from here. Okay, so there are plenty of those there, guys.
Gods who fill the heart of the enemy general with fear.
Oh look, the enemy general's
now he
gone.
flees the
That's
field
good.
like a coward.
Now you guys go and help them there. You guys come back and attack them. Okay, and these guys we want to come in here. So we've still got lots of enemies to deal with. But there we've taken a big chunk of their guys out of the battle. And we basically smashed the center of their formation, which is good. Now, we do have to stop our guys from getting too enthusiastic, because we do have another fight to go. So we're going to stop them from chasing, and you guys come back here as well. And this is where it gets complicated, because we have a fleeing enemy, but we can't completely finish them off. You guys though can go there. These guys are going to. So we want to reform here. We want you guys to form here. War dogs. You guys go there. Okay. You guys go there. Take care of, so it's okay. Let's move you right there. You guys need to follow orders. Stop chasing people. Okay, now you need to move out of the way. As do you. You guys need to come and pin them. Okay, let's try and get a better view of the battle. Okay. So now we've defeated one army pretty much. Now we have to deal with the next one. So these guys, you head over there. Your group head this way. You're the wrong guys, so we need to go and deal with them. And you guys get in as well. And you guys too. And you guys go deal with them. Okay, and then we need to again stop the guys from getting too enthusiastic. Okay, and then let's pull everybody back. So you can see we're doing a pretty decent job, but we are losing a lot of guys. So let's start dealing with more of their guys. You get in there and help you guys in there as well. So we're not far away from smashing their formation there.
The enemy general is running away.
And now
This is no way for a leader to behave, but in battle, it's
that's
beyond
good for
belief.
us. And these guys need to go attack them. You guys are going to attack them. Now some of our guys are running now because we lost some men, and some of our guys are kind of doing their own thing now. So let's move you guys away. Let's attack there with you guys. Yeah, so this is going to be very close as to who wins now. Because we've got some of our guys running, but we can at least use that ability to get some of the guys back. We're just looking to smash their unit there. If we can get them to run, maybe we'll be okay. But it's probably been maybe one army too much on their side, or too many on their side, should I say. So these guys are doing okay. Okay, now let's try to regroup our guys. So I don't think we, look at how many men they have left. heroic death. Who was that? Cassius Brutus. Okay, so fair play to him. We need to try and get these guys around the back and get in there. But it's just a case of
Your general's
doing as
nerve
much
has
damage
broken,
to them.
and he is fleeing from the enemy.
That's not good. Who is that? Who are you? Oh, he's dead now as well. Quintus. Ah, that's the guy that we recruited. Okay, so this is definitely going to be our first defeat, but we pretty much beat two of their armies, but they had a third. So when we get the chance, we'll end. So our army is pretty much gone now. That army that we sent. But that's fine, because we've done, when you, like, they're gonna obviously kill a lot of our guys just because we're fleeing. But when you look at the casualties that they took from here, you know, I think we're going to be able to sustain our casualties better than they sustain theirs, because we had so many family members that you know, getting a few of them killed heroically is fine. So these guys somehow are still going, but I think what we will do is get them to withdraw.
A
I don't know why
defeat!
they're withdrawing
So many good Romans have
towards the
died
enemy,
for no
though.
purpose. But from this, victory will spring afresh.
Okay, so yeah, look here, we killed 917 of their guys. Lost pretty much the entire army though. But if you look then at how many they killed, like, so you know, they've killed only 380 guys on our side. So we basically took out, like, reduced that army by 600, and then this army as well. So these two armies we did pretty well against, and it was just these two here were just too much for us. But I'm pretty happy, even though it's a defeat. I'm pretty happy with the result of that. It probably mean that we won't get the Senate
Out of move, sir.
thing.
Orders.
But we still have some of our guys left. And now, you know, it's possible for us to
General.
go back, lick our wounds, and then try again in a turn or two. But we know that, oh, and he's coming for us. That's good. Because, well, we don't really have the troops. That's the only problem. So you guys head on back there.
Move out.
To there.
General.
Okay. Then you guys are going to go on the boat.
Aye, Captain.
And then I want you
Set
to
sail.
get off there.
Leaving the army. All ashore.
And then
Imperator.
they're
move
heading
out.
back there because I
Out
want
of
to
move,
retrain
sir.
them. Now let's get more Hatasti. Okay, now we got Cornelius. So we got Vibius and Cornelius. So Cornelius
Onward.
should go onto the ships, and then he should head across
Fleet ready. Set sail.
to there.
Fleet ready.
Okay, and he's in there as well. So we got 4 generals in there. These guys, apart from the Hatasti, aren't going to be much, do much in a fight. But they're only bringing this army here, so they're, you know, they don't have much to come at us either. We do have some more rebels over there that we're going to have to deal with at some stage. Let's end turn. But we should be moving our diplomat as well. I keep forgetting that. Okay, so still making money now because we don't have to pay the upkeep on that massive army anymore. You guys can head on back in there, and then we will go to here. We can first of all retrain those guys, then we can recruit some more, and then in Croton, let's see, blacksmiths, paved roads. Let's build a market there. So again, we're trying to look after the economic situation as well. Then we need to move our diplomat who's up here.
Yes.
Okay, so I want you to
Without delay.
act this way. Okay,
I shall speak with them at once. Moves deplete.
so there we can maybe get some trade routes. Okay, so let's go and try this. There we go. So more trade, more money in the kitty,
No more
and then we'll just head on down into. So we're gonna go through Gaul's land, but then get to Spain at some stage. Okay, now so. This guy has backed off a little bit. We've now got 4 units there.
Fleet ready. Aye, aye, Captain.
Let's do this.
Darrow.
And let's grab these 4 guys and put them on the ship.
Fleet ready. Aye, aye,
And then they
Captain.
can go there. Okay, and the army. So the army must be in the town then now. Okay, so doing decent enough there. We can probably increase. Do we want very high? No, again, population growth is going to be a problem if we do that. Recruitment. We're going to recruit some town watch, and it's not because we want them for fighting. It's just to make it so that we can take more units out of here without fearing some kind of unrest. Then Croton at the moment doesn't have a governor, so we need to find someone suitable to send there to govern. And here we're still recruiting, which is good. Now let's go to construction. I think it's time to get the governor's palace there. We will use all of our money for this turn, but I'm okay with that. Then let's look at the family tree and see if someone is going to come of age soon. So Cassius Brutus is dead. He didn't have any heirs. The same with Quintus. So their lines now are finished. Vibius may have a kid, but obviously they're not going to come of age for a while. But Oppius may be the governor that we need for Croton. So let's wait a turn and see how things are. And also let's... our spy hasn't been caught yet, has he? Let me click on the town, please. Oh, I guess a spy was caught because we can't get information from the town. Okay. Okay, so the Greeks are being a bit cheeky, telling us we're going to become a protectorate. And we'll just obviously decline your nice proposal there. Okay, we should have ended or failed the Senate thing as well. So profits down, but construction and recruitment vastly outweigh how much money we're losing, so we're okay on that. Popularity falls to the masses. Okay, we got a Senate office. So Arliss is quite the politician. Faction announcement. Okay, so Titus got married, and then Caius got increased influence. Cornelius got a wrestler. So the guys like the wrestlers, it seems. Okay, and then Skippy and Gaul are at war, and then Dacia and Germania are allies. Okay. So now, I think it's time to deal with this guy.
Imperator! General!
So
Orders?
let's take you
General.
guys.
Imperator!
You
Sir!
guys.
Imperator! Orders? Imperator!
And you guys. Okay. And then let's go attack.
Prepare for battle!
Okay, so we have slightly less men than them, but we should beat them. And we've seen what we did against 4 armies with these kind of units. So against 1 army, I'm expecting you know, for this to be not too difficult.
I have won great renown through leading men to victory. I see no reason to change the habits of a lifetime today. There stand the Greeks, ready to fight or die. Today, I think we should send as many of them as possible to Hades.
Nice. Good speech there.
Await my orders.
There was a bit more of the speech, but okay, so 4 guys to the front line, 1 unit of reserve. These 2 guys there. You guys are gonna form up. One thing I'd rather though is, you know, these guys have their range capability, which is nice, but at the same time, I prefer to have guys that they can just. I know I can turn off, like, where is it? Yeah, I can turn off like their shooting and just make them melee, but I'd rather have like a stronger melee unit. So let's see what they do first. So they're sending some guys out that way. So we're gonna march up to. We want you to stay in the back. These guys are gonna go that way. These guys like that way. So we're keeping narrow to start with, and then we will spread once they start coming towards us, if they do. So they've got a lot of mounted units. Yeah, they've got 4, same as us, but they do have units who are going to be vulnerable to our mounted guys as well. The hoplites can be difficult to deal with cavalry, if you decide to attack from the front. Okay, so they're going to go after those guys. Okay. So they're missile cavalry. So let's chase them, and then let's take this guy on. Okay, then let's send these guys. Yeah, let's send these guys right in there. The left flank might be a bit of a problem for us, but we send our reserve over. And we've already won this side.
The enemy general flees!
The battle.
Press forward so the spirit of his
Yeah,
army
so
is broken too!
he's run as well. Now we want these guys to listen to the orders and take those guys. And this is one of the hardest parts of the game, is to, you know, your guys get excited and they don't listen to the orders. So if we break these guys, we pretty much got to go. The whole army then. These guys go over there and then attack them. Okay, so we're gonna get the whole victory signal pretty soon. Yeah. There's probably, yeah, there's just a couple of units over there. Look how far these guys are. That's what I'm talking about, that your units just run off. You get excited, they want to chase people, and hoping to catch those guys, because if we can, then it's an easy way to take out some of the enemy. Because any guy who we don't kill while they're retreating is potentially, you know, one more unit, one more soldier for them to send at us again. Luckily, they're taking a long way off the map. So we should just about catch up, and we probably kill some of these guys on our way through as well. And they've been slowed down too. We didn't actually kill any of them, but we did slow them down, so maybe they're going to be harassed there. And now we've definitely caught up on that unit. And now let's go after the other one. And then let's speed up time, because I think that's
the gods be praised!
Yep.
The enemy.
Now let's end the battle.
Demands victory from her generals, and this day is clearly our victory.
So we killed almost their entire army, and they, you know, they did kill some of our guys, but not a huge amount. And again, there's a weird, like, they must have killed some of their own guys if they got 61 kills.
Victory! Out of move, sir. Orders?
Okay, now that army is vulnerable to a counterattack, but it's nice to have given them a bloody nose at least. Now we do have more resources, so let's get more of these guys. Okay, then let's get our diplomat moving. He's over here somewhere. There he is.
Noble master. At once.
Yeah, let's go. So we want him to, I'd say somewhere around either here or here. Let's go down this way. Okay, and when we get a chance, we might do another spy as well. Let's end turn for now. We're coming up on the end of this particular video, so let's see, they offer an alliance and trade rights. So Thrace, yeah, I'm happy enough with that. that's gonna you know, it doesn't stand in the way of what I want to do. So that was just failing a mission. Yeah. Then we made a little bit of money. We got our market, which is great, and we're looking a bit better now in terms of the recruitment. And then there's our alliance as well. Okay, cool.
General,
So these guys are going to head back
move out.
to here. Now, Apollonia, it's going to be a long time before the population gets where we want it there. But I think we maybe need to get another town watch there. In terms of the guys that we have, let's go to our army. Oh, we're in our army, but let's start. So there, there, and then there. Okay, and then we got these 6 guys. So we want to put those 6 guys on the ship. Okay, and then you're going to go on the ship as well.
Aye, Captain.
And then the ship is going to take them
Out of move,
back.
sir.
So what we want to do is retrain those guys. And then we're also going to we're hoping someone comes of age soon. Because if someone comes of age, they can take these two units and go and deal with the rebels. But that's probably going to be next time, because we're pretty much out of time for this video. So if you have enjoyed, please consider liking, subscribing, sharing, and perhaps posting a comment. And I really do hope to see all of you next time. Goodbye.